Shalom, giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations as always to the elect. And as you can see here on the screen, all right, so-called Dr. Michael Brown admits to lack of judgment as woman accuses him of sexual misconduct. All right, now every little thing these so-called Christians, which this guy is a small hat and a defender of the small hats, all right, he's been in endless debates with particular Israelites, as you can see here, confronting the Hebrew Israelites. He debated Alazar of the Sakari. He's always messing with IUIC. All right, and they try to paint us in a negative light. As you can see here, this black Hebrew Israelite leader claims to be Christ. All right, and you see Vocab Malone's channel. He puts the worst of the worst Israelites on his channel, always pandering and messing with the Israelites. Were the ancient Israelites black? A discussion with the black Hebrew Israelites. Meanwhile, the small hats are bombing people to smithereens. As a matter of fact, there was an article I had, which I'll bring it up in just a minute. Or better yet, this is a video. As you can see, Israel is putting explosives in food aid parcels to poison starving Palestinians that mistake it for food.
That this was because they thought the C4 was cheese or something, and they were so hungry, they were starving. Yeah.
Consider this as there is water and Pepsi and one in olive, and they consider it as a cheese and divide it and put it in a bread and eating. That's why this poisoning happened.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
They were suffering from vomiting, coronary recurrent attack of convulsion, and most of the cases improved, except this child. She's about 10-year-old.
And that's as far as I'll take it, because I don't know what else, all right, is going to show up. But there you have it, man. These small hats over there doing all kind of wickedness, man. Okay, bombing, and they're using the Bible to justify it. Okay? Using scripture to defend the Israeli war on Gaza, even quoting the book of Samuel saying, remember what Amalek did. Okay? And they're rejecting claims that this was a call for genocide, but again, he's referring to the Palestinians as Amalekites, which are Edomites. I thought the Edomites were done away with. I thought we didn't know how to identify the Edomites. But as you can see, he's calling for war on them based upon the fact of them being Amalekites, and they need to be, kicked out of the land. And they're using this rhetoric to bomb these people. Now, the very people who are constantly messing with us, bothering us, constantly, want to debate, talk, disprove, all right, they're being found out to be a bunch of misfits, man. Okay? And a guy with a mustache like this, he did it. Okay? This is Nigel from the Wild Thornberries, man. A 69 god, a freak. Okay? And you best believe there's more secrets that's going to come out on you freaky ass Christians, man. We gonna find out Vocab, one of his exes is going to come out. Okay? How he was a stalker, right? Putting camcorders on the top of her refrigerator. That's the type of, all kind of stuff is getting ready to come out on these people, because the pit that they dig for us is going to come back, and they're going to fall in it, man. Even you other Israelite camps talking about what grape is going to come out, the stuff y'all are doing. Now, Michael Brown admits to lack of judgment as woman accuses him of sexual misconduct. Okay? And again, anybody with that mustache, he did it. Okay? And this is why we tell you, Christians, don't come near us, man. We don't know what you all are capable of. Okay? Michael Brown, host of the nationally syndicated Line of Fire radio program, who was also president, founder, and professor of practical theology, admitted to a definite lack of judgment but denied allegations he engaged in sexual misconduct with former female staffer. All right, he treated like a family member. And we know how these Edomites get down with that incest. All right, so yeah, he did treat her like a family member. Both Nancy and I were shocked at the horrified by the mix of accusations, false statements, and mischaracterizations. Of course he's going to deny it. That's why we wholeheartedly support our board's immediate decision to launch a thorough third-party investigation. Okay? And nothing may come of it, but just like y'all want to put us in a crazy light, well, it's your turn. All right? All right? Nancy and I guess that's his wife, have a relationship with the woman in question and considered her to be like a family member. All right? And she conducted herself as one who viewed our relationship the same way, but she was not a family member, and aspects of my interaction with her, although totally non-sexual in every way, reflected a definite lack of judgment on my part, Brown added. So what does he mean? So let's go to the allegations, and we'll get a few more things. The former female staffer, who was only identified by her pseudonym, Aaron, all right, says she quit working at the Fire School of Ministry. And what's up with all of these different allegations and things like that concerning Christian men, whether it be a little boy, all right, women, young girls, right, and graping and molestation, especially the Catholic Church. But see, the Israelites raising up has caused you all to want to come ask us questions when you all need to be answering questions with your freaky asses. She quit working for the ministry in 2002 when she was 21 years old because she had grown uncomfortable with Brown's frequent slapping of her buttocks, kisses on the lips, and hand-holding episodes. And how many more victims are there out there of this thick mustache freak? Huh? Could you imagine him with that poor young white girl? Couldn't you just imagine what he's doing around the world? Huh? It says, slapping her on the buttocks, kisses on her lips, and hand-holding episodes. He was supposed to be a spiritual father. How many spiritual fathers have been called out for molestation, all right, since we've been alive here in Babylon the Great? Hell, one linked to Donald Trump recently came out. Trump's spiritual advisor, all right, quasi-confesses to molesting 12-year-old girl. What's up with all of these Edomite pastors in this thirst to molest children? Anyway, Aaron said when she was 18, oh, wow, she attended Brownsville Revival School Ministry in 1999, where Brown served as president until he was fired in 2000. Why you get fired? Brown then started a fire school ministry in Pensacola. And when you see an Edomite male start foundations and schools were centered around children, just know that he's up to no good. Right? And see, you can all use your platforms and your news and to paint us as crazy, but it's all the Lord is always going to fight for us, and you all are going to fall into the pit you dig for us. Watch. Just watch what's getting ready to come out about you devils, man. All right? It says, Aaron explained that she followed Brown to his startup school, okay? And he asked her to call him dad, and she obliged. She recalled that because she had endured a difficult home life, because this is what Edomites do. All right, they play with their children. This is the true pandemic here in Babylon the Great is the molestation of children, man. Okay, and Edomites are a big part of that. Not to say Jake doesn't do it, but Edomites that's just what they do. Okay, incest and all of that crap, man. She and Dr. Brown, he had that mustache, and she was like, "You remind me of my dad." Okay, she probably could still feel the mustache hairs bristling along her cheeks, man. She recalled that because she had endured a difficult home life, she initially enjoyed the attention Brown paid her. And this is what they do. They prey on children who had rough upbringings. She said they would write endearing notes to each other. I looked at it as a blessing because of the respect we all have for him. How many stories do we have like this of Edomite spiritual leaders and so-called bishops and church leaders and priests doing this to children, man? Right? Even younger than her. 6-year-old, getting 6-year-old, 5-year-olds, getting them drunk. Yet the Hebrew Israelites need to be questioned. No, you bastards need to be questioned, man. Okay, according to Aaron, in less than a year, he was, let's see, we already, according to Aaron, in less than a year, give me 1 second. In less than a year of her working at the new school, Brown, who was involved with providing guidance to the International House of Prayer in Kansas City as they navigated founder Mike Bickle's sexual misconduct scandal. Let's look this up. See if we can find who's he. Oh, another. Oh, wow. So they're just a gang of old freaks. IHOPKC found a sexually abused girl at 14. He confessed to past moral failures, but not sexual abuse. Wow.
Now we want to go to our top story. We start with breaking news. For the first time, we're hearing from the founder of the International House of Prayer.
And he's accused of sexual misconduct. KMBC9's Chris Katz is here with that update.
We have been following the allegations involving Mike Bickle since October. In a statement, Bickle admitted he sinned by engaging in inappropriate behavior more than 20 years ago, going on to apologize for his sin to the leadership at the International House of Prayer and his community. Bickle says he only decided to write the statement after he was confronted by the things that he said he did. IHOPKC posted on
IHOP is more than pancakes being clapped at this church.
Social media asking for prayers in this situation. Bickle was on leave from the ministry after 3 former senior leaders accused him of sexual abuse. There have been no criminal charges filed in any.
Of course, nothing ever gets done in the grand scheme of things with all of these freaks. You see what I'm saying? But see, the Lord has reserved you devils for judgment, man. This is the book of Psalm 7, okay, and 15. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down on his own pate. Okay? I will praise Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua according to his righteousness, and I will sing praise to the name of Yahweh, all right? The Most High God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And again, as I said, the wicked is being reserved. This is why no serious judgment has really came down on these people, because the Lord is reserving them, all right, for the judgment associated with end time prophecy. And they're going to start being exposed, okay? More and more is getting ready to come out, okay? This is the book of Job 21. And 29. Have you not asked them that go by the way? And do ye not know their tokens, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction? They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Okay? They're reserved. All right? And again, as it says in the book of 2 Thessalonians, as if, and here it is, you Christians are walking around, coming up to Israelites as if you don't have a horrible, treacherous history of rape, rob, murder, perversion. Why is the Catholic Church still open? 2 Thessalonians 2:6 NLT, and you know what is holding him back, for he can be revealed only when his times come. For his lawlessness is already working secretly. Going back to the Herodian Empire, those small hats who wanted to, who tried to call themselves the king of the Jews. And basically, the secret is that they're working to get their birthright back, man. Okay? Well, now they've been revealed through this word, man. And the Heavenly Father ultimately had him held back until these times. He had to be revealed in these times, man. The wicked. Okay? As it says here, it will remain secret until the one holding it back steps out of the way. And see, that happens through Yahweh Shai giving us his Holy Spirit to go into the volume of the book and break these things down, man. See? And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, even shall he destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, man. And then what are they're gonna do? They're gonna try to flag this video. But here it is. These dudes got videos where they're trying to link us to Islamic terror. Come on, man. This man will come to do the working of Satan with counterfeit power, signs, and miracles, man. So this is the children of Satan at work here, man. So let's go back. According to Aaron, in less than a year of her working at the new school, Brown was involved with providing guidance to the International House of Prayer in Kansas City as they navigated founder Mike Bickle's sexual misconduct scandal. So you think it was just Mr. Bickle? Okay? No, all of these devils, you think again, the scriptures say birds of a feather flock together. Now, the scriptures don't say that exactly, but when you get the book, real quick, let's get the book of, because the scriptures don't say birds of a feather flock together, but the scriptures say in Sirach, the 13th chapter, Sirach 13 and 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorted to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. See that? So all of these, you think you hanging with a damn man who molests children, and all of them do that. And see, they use that Christian father, call me father talking point. How many children do you think had to endure this mustache? He did it, man. Okay? He did it. How many children you think had to endure that mustache? See here. All of this dude is a devil, man. Started holding her hands. He lifted it up in the truck, and he's like, you know what I think, Aaron? As my daughter, he said, that's why we're holding hands, because she's like a daughter to me. And see, this is that Mr. Rogers, all right, the Mr. Rogers neighborhood behavior. This is what they do to children. Okay?
Hey, Jermaine.
Hi.
How are you?
All right, how you doing today?
Good, thanks. I'm glad to see you. Where are you on your way to?
I'm going to practice some breaking with my friends.
Breakdancing with your friends?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like you to know my friends. This is Jermaine Vaughn. That's my television neighbor. Do you think you could stay a bit?
Sure.
Good. Well, maybe you'd show me how to do some breakdancing.
All right.
All right.
Uh-huh.
This is what you do with. This is what you do it on, isn't it? Can I help you put it down?
Sure.
Here, I'll take this. a piece of cardboard, isn't it?
Yep.
You always use something like that.
Hell no.
What is it that you like to do in breakdancing?
Well, I like to do waving.
Waving?
Uh-huh.
Well, show me how you do that.
All right. Just move your body slowly, like that.
Move it slowly.
Yeah.
Like as if there's a wave going the whole way through your body?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Then make it come back, huh?
Yeah. See?
That's really nice. What else do you like to do?
Moonwalking.
Moonwalk?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
All right. Put your foot like this. Then you push back. Then you push back. Yeah, like that. You got it? Yeah.
I think it's hard.
Yeah.
Let me just see you do it yourself, the moonwalk.
All right.
That is really nice. How long have you been breakdancing?
Since I was...
And people trust these devils, man. People look at them as if they're innocent, harmless. That show was creepy. He was creepy. But see, Dr. Brown is the same way. But see, all you have to do is just add that mustache, man. That 80s, all right, that mustache, man. And you know he did it, man. Okay? It says, he lifted up my hand in the truck and he's like, you all know what I think of Erin as my daughter, and said, that's why we're holding hands, because she's like a daughter to me. What do you think these devils were doing, man? It doesn't take a rocket scientist, man. Okay? And see, they're following us around, trying to, dig up. You ain't gonna find nothing on us but going to class, okay? Going to work, okay? And occasionally getting some box. Oh, well, yeah, bring it out. Oh, wow. Look, he has another woman. Oh, yeah. Now she knows. Thanks. It says, thanks. You ain't got nothing on us. See, this is why y'all got to try to frame us and try to link us to all of this weirdo behavior, because y'all are the real fugitives, man. This devil is a fugitive. Someone who's wiggling around the earth who hadn't paid for what he's done, man. And now the gig is up. There's an investigation and inquisition going out on you devils, man. It was no longer the hand holding, eventually progressed to other contact, including kissing. Erin says she was alone in Brown's office one day when he asked her to kiss him on his lips. She said she didn't want to kiss him, so she gave him a peck that day. Kisses on the lips, however, will become a bigger part of their goodbyes when they spend time alone. It was no longer Brown asking for a kiss, she recalled. It was Brown leaning down to get a kiss. I knew I couldn't stop it, or I felt I couldn't stop it. Brown later began slapping her ass, Erin said, habitually. Okay, and this is what they do. The publication cited multiple former employees of the ministry who say they witnessed what appeared to be inappropriate behavior between Brown and Erin, including Erin sitting in his lap. Okay, Erin also told TRR she found a letter while house sitting for Brown and his wife Nancy, in which he confessed to having an inappropriate relationship with a married woman. Oh, these devils are crazy, man. This is the Christian. These are the Christians who everybody looked to come up and cut and destroy the Hebrew Israelite rhetoric, right? Y'all got skeletons in y'all closet, man. And y'all ain't stopped. Y'all still doing this. This is what Esau does. This is Esau's legacy. Creep, the true 69 God. Freaky ass nigga. Okay? The letter basically stated the two were having a relationship, how they would dream about having sexual relations with one another, and what they wanted to do with each other, and how she wanted to wrap her legs around him, and how he played into it. In his response, he denied ever committing adultery, but said he had previously confessed to the emotional affair, all right, and believed the matter to be settled. I can categorically state in my 53 years in the Lord and more than 53 years with Nancy, I have never committed adultery. Oh, yeah, right. a nigga, a grown-ass man with that type of mustache, you did something. Okay? I have never committed adultery or never sexually intimate with another woman, nor do the charges allege that. Yet I must ask in all humility, in the fear of the Lord, if an article on the Roy's report is the best way to address these allegations and accusations, Dr. Brown said, does this glorify the Lord, edify the body? Well, how about all of the crap y'all doing to the Israelites? Does that edify? Chasing us around, stalking us? You got Vocab Malone. All right, now he's reading scriptures, man. All right, on the highways, acting like an Israelite. Dressing up in costumes, acting like a Muslim. These y'all are crazy. Despite his denial, 2 weeks ago, the Line of Fire reportedly hired a law firm to conduct a third-party investigation, the results of which they will make public once complete. Okay, and they have the influence and money to probably bury these allegations. But, hey, we know that, hey, it's getting ready to get bad for these devils, man. Let's see here. The fact is that my actions towards her were certainly foolish and irresponsible, but neither sexual nor amorous in any way. And my highest priority, as well as Nancy's, is to have the opportunity to meet together in a setting acceptable to her and bring her healing, where I can take full responsibility for the things which I apparently did to hurt her. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, so y'all can, you know, in the article, you Edomites are through, man. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely out of there, man. Hey, and your Yahweh Shemiah Shai ain't finished with you devils, man.
Jesus greater than the temple. And that means he's putting the priests out of business. He's not just greater than the temple, though. He's also greater than the Sabbath. Verse 8 of chapter 12, for the Son of Man is the Lord over the Sabbath.
Now that dude reading, you tell me what you think he would do if he was alone with a little boy or a little girl. All of them.
Sabbath is a command in the Decalogue, who was worshipped distinct from the Ancient of Days. That's our doctrine.
From everlasting to everlasting. Ah, so you're saying that's a title. It's a divine title.
And they understood a divine title. They wanted to kill him for claiming he was the Son of Man in Mark chapter 14, 61 to 64.
Matthew 26 as well. You got the same scenario. So there he's claiming to be the Son of Man, who is from everlasting to everlasting, who has dominion over all tribes, nations, peoples, and tongues. So he is God.
Right. Amen.
Let's go.
So we understand Jesus is speaking about himself and says he is greater because he is Lord of the Sabbath. In the Hebrew scriptures, if you don't keep the Sabbath, you could be killed.
Yeah, these days, yeah. Yo, it's getting ready to get bad. Y'all getting ready to, y'all losing your mind. Y'all losing your goddamn mind. Hey, we'll be back with more, man. Shalom.